do you think you are?
A worker the 23rd. Merchant extraordinaire.
No.
Silly Martini, gamer extraordinaire. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft 1.17, the Caves and Cliffs update. So as you can see, I've kind of compiled all the ores that I've found in the last few episodes, and well, I'm gonna mine them all out on a little time lapse, and everyone take your guesses on how much diamonds we're going to get. I have combined my two Fortune 2 pickaxes into a Fortune 3, and there were 13 diamond ores. So I'd say let's get guessing, and I'm gonna start mining everything now. En dan mag je weer lawaai maken. So this is all we've got from all those ores, And yeah, if you watched or remember the snapshot videos, yeah, this is absolutely way more than we ever got on that entire little series. So we've got 27 diamonds, which is pretty nice. But most of all, we've got a lot of iron, which is good for a beacon. So I hope that in the end I'll be able to make like a complete beacon base, and well, we might just go out and find a nether fortress while we are going to smelt all that stuff down to ingots. So yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. So I've been doing some prepping, and as you can see, I have redstone in my hand, which means I'm not gonna go to the nether because I don't want to lose all my redstone. I mean, look at it, 24 blocks of redstone and even more dust. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste that. Silly people. Silly people, you. So, redstone. You've all heard of it, and you probably all know the mechanics, but still, I'm here to tell you how it works. And, well, it's actually as easy as like simple electricity in a house. If you put it down, you make a line, and this is like, you know, wiring. And if you put 15 pieces in a row, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, you have the maximum amount of range that you can get. So you should like view this as a way of, you can only buy 15 meters of electrical cable at once. So you should like have an input here, and the output could be on the other end. As long as it's not more than 15 redstone dust, it all is going to work out fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a piston, or maybe even two. So you can see what you need in here. Actually gonna convert some more of those blocks. So you also saw there's another kind of piston. It's called a sticky piston. So we need slime balls for that. I found some slimes in the ravine while I was out getting some obsidian to make the nether portal, and well, I found some slimes jumping on the obsidian there, so I was like, yep, I'm sure gonna take those. There's multiple way to farm slime balls, and one of the worst ways to find them is to wait till you have a full moon and wait in a swamp. They should spawn very, very randomly, and if you're lucky, you might get one. If you're not lucky, well, you don't. And so what I'm gonna try and build really quickly is a little tree farm. So what that's going to do is you're going to plant a sapling. Yeah, you can't automatically do that as far as I know, but we're going to plant a sapling, and then we're going to bone meal it, and then it's going to grow a tree, and it's going to get automatically pushed aside. I hope. So stuff we are going to need are the redstone dust. We're going to need the redstone torches. We're also going to need redstone comparators and the repeaters. But for the repeaters, we need the normal solid stone. So let's grab a bunch of that, if I can find it. There we go. And as you can see, the iron is melting up really nice. So that's I hope that's enough for like an entire beacon base. So redstone repeater, as you can see, a fairly easy design. Guess I can make about 10. And a redstone comparator. So that's why you want to go to the Nether first. There's ways to get Nether quartz without going to the Nether, or not far into the Nether. So yeah, you could like convince a piglin to come over to the overworld, quickly barter with him, and yeah, and when he transformed into a zombie-fied pigman, you can just slaughter him. But yeah, that I should say like 2 of these will do pretty nicely. Also, hoppers will be useful, but I'm not going to craft them yet because I kind of want to save my iron as much as I can, and I don't mind running around picking stuff up, so it's fine. What you could do is you could make like the area surrounding where you can chop down all the trees. You make that into hoppers, so everything falls down. You don't waste anything, and that way you can save yourself a lot of time running around. But I mean, I'm just a silly guy. I love to run around, so yeah, I'm gonna kind of bring this idea into life. So what I want to do is I want to be able to stand in this little spot here and place down the sapling here. If you want to make sure that you don't place it on the adjacent blocks, you can make them into stone or cobblestone or anything actually that doesn't grow a sapling. So when we do that, we can place, not this one, well, I could actually make an observer if I have the cobblestone left. Let's make an observer. It's going to make it a lot more easy for us. Do we have enough stuff? Yes, we do. So, an observer. What this block does is it observes the state of a block or an entity, and it's going to pulse out a small tick of redstone power, or electricity as I like to call it, because it's quite easier to say it like that. And what we want to do then is we want to make like a tower of pistons like this. So when it grows, see, you probably just saw that turn on. I'm going to sleep and then you can see it again. Damn loud animals. So if I remove this one, it's activating, and if you put it back, it's going to activate again. So we kind of want to make sure that if we place down the sapling, that it's kind of goes into state number 1. Like we put it down, you don't have to activate, because if the piston activates, yeah, it's just going to pop off the sapling again. But first of all, we're just going to make sure that if we put a repeater into the bottom piston and we activate it, it loops. So that's also something we have to make sure that doesn't happen. And that makes redstone so silly, so annoying. So I kind of came up with an old school solution to this, is that I just place the repeater here, and I take my redstone and I make the line a little bit shorter. I'm going to make a torch stand here. And I should be able to grab that power. No, so I will have to stand somewhere else then. Poor me. Let's just do it like this. There. So if we put a sapling down here, nothing's happening. But if the sapling grows and it turns into a tree, the redstone current can go through the block, gets picked up back again by the second I forgot the name, repeater, and then it's going to send the signal into the piston tower. So now I'm going to kind of make like a staircase for the power to go up to twice. Because if we do it like this, both the bottom two pistons are going to get powered. So I can show this off by placing down a block of redstone like this. So you see it like pops off the sapling when they extend. But both of these are getting powered because the redstone current goes into the block below and into the repeater, which in turn powers both these blocks. So now we want to make the power go up into those two. So I'm just going to do the same again. A block with a repeater on top, place a block in front, and put some redstone dust on top of that. And yeah, that doesn't work. What I could do is I could make a little slab tower. I had a crafting table, yes. And this is also one of the annoying quirks about the redstone. If you place a block here, it's going to cut off the power. I grab my pickaxe, break the block, and if I place a slab like this, a top slab, you can actually make the power go up and around. So this doesn't cut off on the bottom part. So we can actually, just like this. Oh, this is a bottom slab. Wow. Put the redstone on top of this. Place a block here. Put the redstone on top of this. So this is connecting, even though it's not really connected. And we can place a block here with more redstone dust, and we have a working tower. So now I'm going to remove this one. And now I'm going to grab some bone meal to quickly show this off. So if I stand here, and technically what you could do is like this. And if the tree grows, it's gonna get pushed. And then you immediately can place a sapling from your offhand and then bone meal it again. And as you can see, we have created a tree farm. This is going to push out 12 blocks. And what you could do if you want to is at the 12 block mark, you can create the same module again and just like make it go into this or that direction. And then you can make like an entire box of trees, as to say. Also, you're probably going to have to make it a little bit taller, because a 4 tall tree isn't really the standard Minecraft thingy to make. So what you could do is I think if you place a block up there, it's not going to grow taller than, I guess, 3 or 4 blocks. So I'm going to get some more bone meal. Yeah, this is like a little composter farm. Really, really handy. And I'm going to just grow another one if it wants to. Yeah, so that doesn't want to, so I think that was too close. And now I'm out of bone meal again. So I'm gonna grab the bones. And I'm gonna try and grow this one again. So this one grew. And I think it's a 4 tall one. Okay, so this is actually turned out better than I thought. So if you make it 4 tall, you just place a dirt block 2 blocks above it, and I think the maximum that it can grow would be like a 4 tall tree. So yeah, there's not one single wood block going on top of the setup. So that is a job well done, I would say. So also the reason why I stand like 1 block down is because of the leaves. If you grow tiny trees, you're gonna get stuck in the leaves. And if you get like a zombie or something on your back, it's gonna get annoying really quickly that you can't run out. But yeah, this is the basic tree farm. It's not a Nether fortress, but I say, yeah, it's kind of close in relation to each other. It's both very useful. This one will not get you any withers anytime soon, but well, you at least will be getting the wood. So yeah, I say this has turned out to be a very, very amazing episode. And if you like this, I would highly suggest you press that like button. If you enjoyed it or learned something, I'd say consider subscribing. Maybe even click the playlist that's going to pop up anytime soon. And yeah, I think this is it for today, and I will see you later. Bye bye.